The measurements are in ratio, so we need 3 bowls of flour and 1 bowl of butter. So we put the flour first, we sift it like this. So it depends on what quantity you're going to make. You can use small bowls for this or small cups, but so the ratio is 3:1, 3 flour and 1 butter. We add 2 tablespoons of vanilla powder. We mix it. And then we're going to put the 1 bowl of melted butter. So we just mix it like this. Using our hand, we should do like this to get rid of some lumps and to blend the butter to the flour. We need to do it nicely. Until it gets in these little pieces of lumps. Then in 1 bowl of water we put this is flour essence. So actually there's no measurement of water. It depends on the texture. Later I'm gonna show you the texture, how it's gonna be. So water, we can continuously put the water according to its texture later. So we keep on putting water until we get the desired texture. So I think this texture is enough. We put on our working table. We should knead the dough nicely for about 10 to 15 minutes. So the texture will be like this, like elastic and not so wet. This is the texture. Look. So stop putting water until you reach that texture. So I'm just gonna roll it so I can put in the plastic and we can put in the fridge later. just flat the dough like lengthwise like this. I'm gonna put it on the plastic to prevent it from drying while it's on the fridge. Now I'm going to prepare the nuts filling. So we need the 1 bowl of roasted almond, ground almond like this. I'm gonna use hazelnut, ground like this, and roasted peanuts. So just put in the bowl all together. The measurement of this is 3 balls of nuts is equals to 1 bowl of sugar. Then we just add cinnamon powder, three tablespoons vanilla powder, and zest of 3 lemons. So I'm just gonna mix it nicely. So again, I'm gonna add 1 glass of water, and then I'm gonna put the almond essence. This is almond essence, and then I have also this hazelnut essence. And then I'm gonna add also orange or flower essence. These essence are to enhance the flavor of the almonds, and there's a smell of flower. This is a concentrated smell of the flower. So just put like this, mix. So the water again depends on the texture, so there's no actually measurement for this. So let's just continue, put water until we get the desired texture of the nuts. Now I'm gonna stop putting water when I reach this kind of texture. Water is just enough to make the all nuts bond together. So we are now on the step 3. I'm gonna make a syrup. In a bowl of boiling water, I'm just gonna put 1 bowl of sugar and then let it boil. Simmer it for 15 minutes until all the sugar are dissolved. And I'm gonna put with 1 bottle of honey. And I'm gonna add again 1 drop of flour essence. It's ready. We are now on the step 4. So I have a pan here. I'm just gonna put oil to prevent the dough from sticking, and later when it's done, it's easy to remove the baklava. Now I'm gonna take out my dough from the fridge, and I'm going to flat this dough. I'm going to use the pasta flattener. I'm gonna flat this until the last, until it gets very thin. The thinnest level of this flattener is number 6, so this is the thinnest. In this final procedure, we're going to need 1 bowl of clarified butter. So I'm gonna brush this one at the bottom before I'm gonna layer the dough. You're just gonna need to layer the dough nicely, like I'm doing. So we're gonna do this until 5 layers of dough. After the first layer, I'm going to put and brush the clarified butter again. Just trim the excess dough from the side. So I'm gonna brush the butter here. This makes the dough soft when it gets finished. So we need to put the butter, we need to brush the butter nicely to the dough. And then I'm gonna put the second layer. I'm just gonna continue doing this until 5 layers. Some people, when they make baklava, they are using the ready-made filo pastry, the one that you can buy in the market or in the grocery, which is the very thin layer of dough. So this is what I'm doing, is I'm doing it from scratch. So when you don't have that one, this is the one that you're going to do. This is the original way of making baklava. So now I finished the 5th layer. So after the 5th layer, I'm going to put all the nuts on top of it. And I'm gonna spread it out evenly and flat. So we need to flat it nicely and evenly, but don't push it too hard. Just flat it softly. Now I'm gonna put again the dough, the first layer again. So continuous doing like this until 5th layer. So I'm gonna put the first layer, and then I'm gonna put butter, and then next second layer, and then put butter again, third, fourth, until 5th layer. So after the 5th layer, just trim all the excess dough on the sides and flat it nicely. And I'm going to start to measure the thickness and the sizes of my baklava. So first make a parallel lines like this, and then start to cut it gently and softly. So now I'm gonna cut it diagonally like this to make diamond shaped baklava. Make sure you cut it nicely and evenly. After that, using sticks, poke a hole in the middle of it, and then put each one almonds like this to prevent it from rising when I'm going to bake it later. And then put all of your remaining butter on top of it. So now I'm gonna bake it at 170 degrees Celsius for 1.5 hours to 2 hours. After 1.5 hours of baking, constantly check your baklava if it's ready or not. So it looks like ready now when all the top are brown. The color must be golden brown. And then I'm gonna put all of the syrups that I prepared a while ago. I'm gonna put all of this 1 bowl of syrup. This syrup makes the baklava soft and shiny. So after this, I'm going to put this on the fridge overnight, and then I'm going to cut it tomorrow, so it will not be difficult to cut the baklava. So this is the finished product. As you can see, it is golden brown and shiny. So now I'm cutting it, and I'm gonna put it all in the cups like this. You can keep this for a month, for a few months, for how many days as you want. You just need to put this in the freezer and take it out when you need it. So thank you for watching, guys. If you like my video, please give it a big thumbs up and please subscribe on my channel. Thank you very much for watching. Have a nice day.